And now we begin the blood sign of destruction. And now it's going to say that we're beginning the blood sign of destruction. You know what's funny? I went back today and just to see, like, how long have I been reacting to HNGRY VII? Since February 27th, 2019. Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think that we're actually getting closer to the 3-year anniversary of me reacting to HNGRY VII than we are the 2-year anniversary. Which is weird, because it doesn't even feel like it was a year ago. Like, okay, maybe a little over a year ago, but not almost 3 years, you know? Ah, so it shows it in English here. I like the flames and stuff. I like that. Good job on that. I bet you that was a bitch to make. Or maybe extremely easy, who knows. I don't know anything about editing. I don't edit. Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me on the gingerbread man. Look, I just burned several feet of the ground. It's not that bad. Dude, you're selling a white or a buff from it. Do you realize what I had to do to get this? I had to buy a Yu-Gi-Oh! Orc 5 manga. Why get good when you can just get good card? I wasn't running away. You were running away. You literally ran away. You want to look like a hack to scare them away in case we lose the duel. Now that I'm beating this game, I... Oh, they're great. They're one of those people. So George is like a Robin Hood, steal from the rich to give to the poor, and by the poor he means himself.
Jól van, akkor szólózzál csak nyugodtan. Egyszer akar az ember hozzá kedves lenni.
Because you have no one else to talk to?
Használni fogom a tőled kapott lapot is.
De cuki, igazi úriember vagy.
I like this girl. It's a shame she'll probably die by the end of it, considering the fact that George is back in this... Considering the fact that she isn't in this dimension. The main timeline. Wait, when did we get in the graveyard? We were just... Oh, we walked to the side. Okay. I was about to be like, we were just in a town. How did we get in the graveyard? So now triangle duel? Never heard of this card before. Ooh. Credit for saying that. That's a mouthful. The Deep Sea King is secretly a very powerful card. Don't sleep in a card that can summon 4 monsters from the deck.
Így megidézhetem Fitzbog láncszert, mivel ő egy tuner, összehangolom Vajta ura Dolphinnal. Fitzroidédét, jelent meg Vajta ura Monoceros. Mivel a Launcher a saját képességével jött vissza, így most baniszolódik. Viszont mikor a Monoceros megidéződik, a temetőből megidézhetek egy másik Fitztörnyet. Úgyhogy visszatér Vajta ura Dolphin!
Why?
Végül a 2 4-es FX törnyemet is összehangolom, hogy megidézhettem Vajta ura.
Just to get the White Aura family out, I guess.
Ezzel véget.
So you know who the White Aura behemoth it belonged to.
Milyen csapattársak vagytok ti? Alig hajtatok magatoknak játékteret.
Csak figyelj és tanulj, lényebbek.
Set 5 pass. Yeah.
Egyikünk sem idézhet effektszörnyeket a következő körömig. Igaz, így a testvérem sem, de én már igen. Ráadásul nekünk már így is elég szörnyünk van ahhoz, hogy kivégezzük.
True that.
Után egy szörnyet sem idézhetsz meg a körödben.
It's a pretty smart strategy, all things considered.
4 napot fordítok le. és te jössz.
Szóval neked alapból nem számít, hogy nem idézhetsz szörnyeket? Cseles. Aktiválom a spell absorption. Valahányszor aktiválódik egy varázs.
Shouldn't activate that after they did all their wombo combos.
Aktiválom a paleozói koredoidet.
Paleozoics.
Ezzel
Oh boy.
elpusztítom a spell absorption-t.
Akkor aktiválom a level limit area beat. Vagyis innentől fogva minden 3-asnál nagyobb szintű szörny.
And that's all their monsters.
Védelmi állásban lehet. Tehát hiába idéztétek meg ezt a sereg szörny.
Ne bízd el magad. Aktiválom a Solemn
Yeesh.
Judgment-et. Az életpontja.
And since this trap card was activated, the Paleozoic will return.
Unalmas már a sok csapda.
Well, he's got 4 of them, so you're dealing with 2 more left.
Levonom a pakin felső 10 lapját, és húzok 2-t. Mivel nem idézhetek szörnyeket, ezért szettelek egyet.
Ah, can't summon, but he can set.
3 varázs csapdát, és átadom a kört.
A köröd végén aktiválom a paleozói titáját.
Hi, Jade.
Eldobom a kezemből Eldóniát, és
No one's gonna get that one.
Én jövök. A 7 év miatt még mindig nem idézhetek újabb szörnyeket. Viszont a meglévőek bőven
Seriously.
kivégezzelek. A Bajta ura bél, ha
And that's where the Paleos were coming back. They can special summon. You idiots.
Támad meg!
A megtámadott szörny, kiszejtál.
Ooh.
Ez a lény.
I love this thing's art, because even the hands going like, no, no, no.
Elszívja az erejét. Minden körötök elején. A szörny támadópontjait...
I used to use this thing a lot back in the day. I gain life points because of monster? This is the most broken card ever made! No.
Aj, George! Ez nagyon necces volt!
I'm fine.
Jobban kéne vigyáznod magadra!
A sok erőfeszítés mind hiába volt, mert nem tudtatok kiütni.
You tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter.
Nem maradt több szörnyed, ami megvédhet. Húzok.
Életbe lép a kiszejtály képessége.
Ezzel nem érsz
Gains
semmit.
like, it gains life points.
Végezd ki!
You're going to have this sure monster attacks. You do the monster attacks, so like 400.
Rainbow Life.
Ooh, nice.
Minden, ami az életpontjaimat sebezné. Helyette megnöveli azt. Na gyere, a másik.
Well played.
Megtámadott.
Well, I'm not going to attack with them now that you have rainbow life up.
Addig kellett volna kivégeznetek, amíg érvényben volt a heatwave. Most már késő bánat. Aktiválom a potot kiszály.
Again?
Levonom a paki felső 10 lapját és húzok 2-t. Csapda
He's going to summon Grand Maju Diaiza.
Következő 2 körben nem
No,
hozhatok.
Exodia.
Húzok 2-t. Megnézem. Red Resonator. Képességével lehívhatom speciálisan mellé. Fire Princess. A 2 szörnyet összehangolom és meg...
Fire Princess looks like a spell, a Sky Striker.
Red Rising Dragon képességével visszahívom mellé a Red Resonator, akivel megcélzom a Vajta Úravért, akinek a támadópontja hozzáadódik az életponthoz.
Nice.
És most Red Rising Dragont és Red Resonátort összehangolom! Jó idézés! Jelenj meg! Scarlight Red Dragon Archwind!
Nice.
Aktiválom a paleozói
No!
képességst. Ezzel kivonom a játékból a szörnyedet.
Azt nem hinném! Csapdala! Trapstar!
Nice play.
A körben minden
Ooh,
csapdala
and this is against Paleo, that's going to shut them down.
Viszont erre még aktiválhatom a temetőben lévő Eldóniát
But he can
szörnyét.
still bring back a monster.
Scarlight képességét. Elpusztít minden olyan szörnyet, amelyik alacsonyabb...
Paleos are unaffected by monster effects when they're special summoned back though.
A paleozói csapdaszörnyek nem hatnak szörnyeteket.
But all the other ones go bye-bye.
Ha egy Vajta ura szörny elpusztul, kívánhatok vízelemű szörnyeket a temetőből, hogy újra visszatérhessenek. Szóval kivonom Royal Vampírt, Big Dog és a Glutónios Lasszolfit, hogy mindhárom visszatérhessen a mezőre.
Aktiválom a Terraformingot. Ezzel képbe veszek egy varázslapot. Ez lesz az Ancient Forest. Ezt is aktiválom. Vagyis most. Minden egyes szörnyepályán támadó
Wouldn't that be... No, then he gets a Scarlet Red Dragon, actually not a normal one.
szörnyek, amelyek támadtak, elpusztulnak.
Tudod?
Aktiválom az eldobott Shuffle Reborn képességét. Visszakeverem az Ancient Forestet és húzok egy lapot.
Nice play.
Majd, mivel van egy 8-as szintű szinkró sárkányom, speciálisan megidézhetem a kis
Oh boy, here we go.
Mivel van egy tuner szörny a pályán és speciálisan megidézhetem
Boost Warrior.
a a két egyes szintű szörnyet összehangolom, és megidézem Puralis, the Purple Pyrotiles. Puralis, egy kettes szintű szinkro tunerlé. Így összehangolom Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiendel! Szinkronizés, jelenj meg! Vajtaura Behemoth!
Now you're just kicking them when they're down. Look what I stole.
Ez a kedvenc idézéseink közé tartozik, pedig semmi közöm a vízat.
Seriously, you're the polar opposite of a water player.
Tudjátok, hogy ennek a szörnynek a képességével megidézhetek védelmi állásba egy Divine Dragon tokent 3000 védelmi ponttal. Valamint Puralis képessége miatt mindaz...
Token's supposed to look like a copy of him, but well, actually, in the manga, it's depicted as the token is the second head. One head belongs to the actual monster. The other head is the token. But that's not how it works in the actual game.
Sajnos be kell fejeznem. Bihamuttal megtámadom Eldóniát, és kiütlek titeket!
Well played.
Utolsó aljas rohadék! Hogy volt merszed a saját kincsünket ellenünk fordítanod?
Yes. So Gary for his level 10 got a sentient sky dragon. This guy stole a white aura Baphomet.
Fennhordják az orrukat. Ti mi a fasz tettetek ezért a drága lapért cserébe? Lenéztek olyanokat, akiknek nem adatott meg az, ami
The only one did not get a level 10, I believe, was... Well, maybe he got Technious Blade Bastard, but I'm pretty sure it was Gradion. Oh, and Yuri, but he played Xyz. Fuck! 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 Ah! Fuck! 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 George getting the shit kicked out of him. Must be a Tuesday. Funny, because it's going up on a Tuesday. Honestly, for getting the shit kicked out of you, you could have been in worse shape.
Nem, George. Nem mondod még, hogy az ilyen balhelyék után folyton ugyanaz történt.
Amíg nincs nagyobb hatalom a kezemben, addig kisebb lépcsőfokokon haladva kell haladnom.
So they just steal their white aura card back?
Minden ilyen nagy képű köcsögön bosszút állok.
Úgy meg a franciért verekednek. Ezt párbajba kéne lerendezni, nem?
Yeah. What are they doing actually fighting? They're supposed to do so. There's the Trojans card game, then give up and go home when they lose. What's actual violence for? Next week we're gonna solve things by pulling out guns. What kind of a world just has people settle things with fists instead of cards? If only you knew. I was joking about the guns! I hate how accurate I call these sometimes. What's the book? The Book of the Law. It's the fucking quick play spell used by Alistair, invoked. Hop on pop. Son of a bitch! I grabbed the wrong book. There's a card in it. There's several cards in the book. Oh boy. What's that guy, old man, doing with an arc hyper legendary? Ooh, nice. I like how just looping the Tag Force animation can mimic talking. I love that work.
Mivel ide kerültél és érted, amit mondok, így feltételezem tényleg te vagy az. Na meg, kiköpött úgy nézel ki, mint mi van?
You look just like Gary. Stole? I prefer the term borrowed without asking. That includes you and your girlfriend, you dumb fuck. I know, right? Thank goodness he speaks Hungarian, otherwise you'd be fucked. That could be spoke like Spanish. That'd be hilarious, but it would also be a train wreck. Of course, even more metaphorically. I am Greg. Oh, Red Nova, that's funny. I have a card with the same name. I'm an actual dragon, though.
Hol vagy?
Héte, nem tudom honnan vagy ilyen ismerős, de azonnal add vissza apám örökölt kártyáját. Nem kerülhet ki a külvilágba.
Attól tartok, elkéstél, barátocskám.
George, szerintem ez a probléma most súlyosabb, mint az eddigi balhékkal.
Is this like...
George? Tényleg te vagy George? Szóval az vagy, akire gyanakodtam. Te vagy a bátyám fia. És hogy süllyedhettél olyan mélyre, hogy a saját nagyapádtól lopj egy lapot?
Ooh.
George,
Honnan tudjam? A saját szüleimre nem emlékszem, nem ugye a nagyszüleimre.
She's an orphan?
Ez a párbaj létfontosságú lesz a cél
What the heck?
elérése érdekében. Te lehetsz az első, aki láthatja őt először szemtől szembe.
Nem használhatod fel azt a lapot. Nem véletlenül volt fegyveresen őrizve. A külvilágban nem kerülhet ki.
nem tudom, mi ütött belé. De ez a párbaj kell ahhoz, hogy észhez térj. Én benne vagyok.
This Red Nova must have possessed him.
Aztán kézbe veszem Yuki Musumét, és normál idézem. Hát, mivel ő is Mayakashi, ezért speciálisan
Be careful with this. The Mayakashi are the only deck I can think of that can actually deck you out in 2021. How? Daki and Soul Absorbing Bone Tower. Every time Daki is used for secret material, she comes back. She is not a hard one to return. There's no restriction. I think you might have to be locked into zombie monsters, but the entire archetype is zombie anyway. And oh no, you're locked into the best engine in Yu-Gi-Oh! The horror! She just keeps coming back. So imagine doing all this, and there's a Soul Absorbing Bone Tower, milling the top 2 cards of your deck every single time. It seems to be her ace, given the fact that it was played shown earlier. She doesn't have level 11, and they sure don't have links.
Aktiválom a Resonator Core. Ezzel kézbe veszem a pakliból Red Resonátort, akit meg is idézek. Képességével speciálisan leírhatom mellé Fire Princess-t a kezembe.
Got some nerve using the card I gave you against me.
Goblin Thief. Ez miatt veszítesz 500 életpontot. Én pedig
This I gain life points, Flame Princess, and effect activates.
Fire Princess képességét, vagyis ismét belétre vet 500.
Careful, Fire Princess in Duel Links, so her effect damage isn't reduced to 250.
Jelenj meg.
I'm joking, because I don't even think Fire Princess is in Duel Links. But don't quote me. Don't quote me. I just know that they did some very stupid things with the effect damage. Some cards had their effect damage cut in half. Other cards still have it at full, though. It's very, very stupid. But whatever, Duel Links is Duel Links.
Használom a képességét, vagyis elpusztítok minden olyan szörnyet, aminek a támadópontja a sajátjával egyezik, vagy kisebb tőle. Vagyis minden szörnyednek vége. És mindegy...
You still have the Mayakashi combo, though. See, Mayakashis gain their effects when they come back.
Így aktiválhatom Tengu képességét a temetőben. Kivonom Tsuchigomot, hogy visszatérjen a pályára.
Tengu could destroy a back row, but he doesn't have any back rows to destroy you. Ooh.
Eldobok egy lapot, de így feltámadom. Ha Yokót a temetőből idézem meg, aktiválódik a képessége és elpusztítja a Starlight-odat. Aktiválom a másik csapdalapomat. Majekeshi néhem. Mivel nem az extra pakliból idéztem zombi szinkrószörnyet, így a pakliból reszetelhetem. Majekeshi Winter.
Mindig is jól tudtál az ellenfél körébe játszani, Nancy. Ügyes vagy.
For those of you playing on the opponent's turn, everyone plays on the opponent's turn. That's modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
Furcsa
So
vagy,
Red
Joel.
Nova seems to be
Kezdek
possessing
komolyan
him.
aggódni. Felfedem Majekeshi Winter. Majd jöjjön egy szép varázslat. Book of Life. Megidézem Daphne a temetőmből, a tiédből pedig a Scarlet.
Állj! Erre aktiválom az egyik lefordított lapomat. Call of the Haunted. A megcélzott Scarlightot. Visszahívom
He was already on the field. I mean, I know it was destroyed, but still.
De Daki így is megidéződik. Mellesleg a Winter miatt. Annyiszor 100 támadó pontot veszítenek a szörnyeid, ahány Majekeshi szörny van a temetőmben. Dakit és Tengut összehangolom. Szinkroidézés! Jelenj meg! Második Yoko!
Again.
Visszatér. És
She must have multiple
összehangolom
copies. I wish she was placed in the deck.
Szinkroidézés!
Oh, she does have a level
Jelenj meg!
11.
Gassa Dokuro!
I don't like the Mayakashis, but I do like their lore and backstory and all that stuff. And I do like the fact that their boss monster is just literally a giant skeleton.
Red Screen. Mivel Scarlight a pályámon van, így a szörnyeid nem támadhatnak.
But you're going to pay 1,000 life points during every standby phase. And if you can't, the card is destroyed.
Ezt a lapot aktiválom is! Majekeshi benyúzkvív!
Actually, I think it makes you pay even if you can't pay for it. I don't remember, honestly.
Így a
It's been a while.
visszaidézhetem a másikat felé.
She does have two
Mivel megint
Yokos.
a temetőből jött vissza. Így elpusztítja a Scarlightot. És
Would you stop destroying my Scarlet? I only have one of those.
Aktiválom a Reflexet. Húzok 2 lapot. Aktiválom a Magic Flap-ot. Elküldöm vele a Red Screen, de így húzhatok még 2 lapot. Kijátszom
He was appeared at the end phase, not the standby phase. I was wrong about that.
A maradék 3 lapot a kezembe leszólhatom a pályára, és te jössz.
Hát ez nem volt valami izgalmas kör.
I can't do much as you keep nuking my board.
Pyramidon Bangers!
Why?
A szörnyeim kapnak 200 támadó pontot, és nem pusztíthatóak el.
I'm not asking why you're activating Pyramid of Wonders. I'm asking why you're playing with Pyramid
Aktiválom a
of Wonders.
csapdalapomat, DNA Surgery. Minden szörny, sárkány...
Okay, so they're not getting the power boost anymore.
Urá! Most a varázslapom nem hat a szörnyeimre.
Well, 600
Miért
combined.
neked megúszni azt a 200 pontot?
Jaj, Nancy. Tudhatnád, hogy nem
Her
szokás
name's
ilyen
Nancy.
fölösleges lépéseket tenni. Mivel van sárkány típusú szörny a pályán. Aktiválom a Red Carpetet. A temetőből megidézhetem a 2 Red Rezonátort.
Oh, it's a smart
Ezeket
play.
is gond nélkül leütöm.
Never seen that coming before.
A Red Rezonátorok képessége miatt a szinkrószörnyet támadó pontja hozzá.
So that's 6,600 life points gained.
Ha, szóval erre ment ki a játék.
Még nem végeztem. Synchro Core!
172,000 life
Scarlightos
points.
képességek nélkül a pályára.
Csak halmozod az enyémnél gyengébb szörnyeket a pályára. Mégis miért?
My last card.
Hatása még nem ért véget. Ugyanis a visszahívott szörnyel és a pályámon lévő szörnyeimmel egy szinkroidézést hajthatok végre.
Oh boy.
Micsoda? 2 tunert használsz fel?
It's something unique to all Red Dragon Archfiends and a Violon. Oh shit, the blood sign's forming. Ooh. I like how they just came on out of nowhere, just like a jump scare borderline.
Hipát szinkroidézés! Jelenj meg! Red Nova Dragon!
Oh boy. Riku. Rico. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. He's playing with his puppets.
Istenem, nem ártana már ezeket a bábokat a valóságban is megcsinálnom.
I kind of like this more chill use of dual monster holograms, you know?
Ez egy remek ötlet, Rico. Talán engem is életre kéne keltened, és az emberek nem néznek ilyen hülyének azért, mert egy szőrös barna mezővel beszélgetsz.
Tényleg, valódi társakat kéne nézni.
So Riku in this timeline just being like, God, I need friends. Man, we're gonna find out in the original timeline that Teacup just died in the explosion. No, wait, better. When Riku destroyed his dimension, Teacup got taken over in power. We have the teddy bear as our new god, and the teddy bear is doing a better job than Rico.
Olyan erőkkel játszadozol, amiket te sem ismersz.
Ó, dehogy ismer.
Végre azzal a szörnnyel harcolhatok, ami igazán hozzám tartozik.
Térj magadhoz, George!
I'm a destroyer god. I don't care what you think. Before creation comes destruction.
Amit a kivételezés szül.
Ide figyelj, George! Ha a következő lépésen túléled, maximálisan uralhatod az erőmet. De ezen előtte sajnos túl kell esni. Ősi képesség feloldás. Örökös avokás.
Inheritor imitation, or inheritor initiation. Why did I explode? It wouldn't be Hungry 7 if something didn't explode. Well, I figured she was going to die at the end of it. I didn't think it was going to be the Gary counterpart to kill her. So, that's something different.
Hatalmas robbanás kellős közepén találtak. Teljesen eszméletlen voltál. Gondoltam áldoznak.
Well, actually, Teacup is the one who saved you, but I figured I'd take the credit.
Robbanás. Tőle támadtam. Hol van Nancy?
Man, Hungry 7 kind of feels like a dream at some points. Because that's the only way to explain half the crap that happens in it.
Nem.
No!
Én öltem meg. Nem!
Ne táplálj érzelmeket a lányba fölöslegesen, George. Az idő teltével ezeket szépen lassan elégetem belőled. Senkiben nem szabad megbíznod, és senkibe sem szabad beleszeretned.
The only Gary counterparts to not have a girlfriend so far have been Gradion, who died, and Gary, who's the main character. Well, main Gary counterpart at least.
Törve a barátaid elvesztése miatt. Akkor azt hinném, hogy megkaptam.
I'd say that this is teaching us that this moral of Hungry 7 is don't have a girlfriend, but, well, no, because Gradion didn't have a girlfriend, and he died! Although, given the fact that we don't know what happened in the original script, well, we know what happened in the original script, but there was a lot of cut stuff. He could have...
Ebben a dimenzióban nem. Viszont tudtad, hogy van két párhuzamos világ, ahol egy kicsit máshogy történnek az események.
Még hogy én kattantam meg. Miket hordasz össze?
Amit mondtam.
He's so crazy that he's actually making sense. See, the way to understand Hungry 7 is you don't use logic. You just go crazier and you'll be more online. You know George is lost when he's talking to a man who talks to a teddy bear and plays with the Shadal puppets.
Miért mondtad el ezeket nekem?
Szörnyen magányos vagyok.
God, that's true.
Hinni el nekem ezeket a dolgokat. Viszont, mivel te közvetlenül az egyik bestiához tartozol, mi lenne nagyobb bizonyíték, mint hogy fizikailag megsérültél tőle?
Szóval azt akarod, hogy én legyek a társad?
In crime.
Rátapintottál a lényegre.
segítesz megszerezni a 3 bestiát, az erejükkel feltámasztatjuk a te szeretteidet is.
Red Nova would be like, bullshit, the entire point of the test was to kill them. I didn't say anything about bringing them back. I'm literally a god of destruction. Why would I want to create? If a god of destruction wants to create things, it's so it can burn them again.
Érdekes életcél. Majd csiszolunk rajta.
Why was that left alone? Does this have no translation?
Hogy ne járj mindig így. Aztán kezdjük a játékot.
Yep. That's the end of the movie. Very interesting into the backstory of George and get to know more of him as a character. It's far more. I mean, to be fair, a lot of this we didn't know about the original George because, as far as we know about the original George, the original timeline, he stole things and activated Dimension Explosion again. White Aura guy. Like, seriously, we did not know that much about main timeline George. But, you know, that was years ago. So it's a bit more forgivable. Anytime, Gary. I almost played the movie again. Hey, don't you hate when you do that? You think you pause the thing and then it plays anyway? No! Anyway, back on topic. So yeah, that taught us a bit more about George and his backstory. I gotta say, I had my predictions about where this was gonna go. I just thought it was gonna be a copy-paste of Black Tears. But to be fair, it did do its own unique things with it. Like, well, of course, George being the one to kill the girlfriend. Hey. Gary, everyone in your universe is a harem protagonist, except you! And Gradion, but he died too soon. His movie was severely cut short, but that's another thing entirely. At least, yeah. So, he stole from it, so George is now a thief who steals from the rich because he doesn't think they're worth it because he didn't earn it. And I wonder if he kept that white over card. Probably didn't. Stole the white red Nova card that just happened to belong to his father's. Oh, the coincidence, right? I guess it was bound to happen eventually. He stole from his grandfather the red Nova card. He stole from his grandfather the red Nova card, which happened to belong to him the entire time. And would be a part of his heritage, and because of it, ended up killing his girlfriend, or friend who was a potential love interest at the very least. It's just that girlfriend's an easier shorthand to say, even though it's technically incorrect. Yeah. To be fair, not a lot of stuff happened in this movie besides more explanation about behind the scenes of what Red Nova. I don't think that Red Nova will be very much for, yeah, let's bring everyone back to life. I think he'd be like, no. No, wait, there is one condition where, as I said earlier, there's one condition where Red Nova's gonna bring them back to life, and that's to kill them again. I did like that little scene with Riku controlling the Shaddoll cards with, like, puppet strings. Like, we use the holograms a lot for dueling, and yeah, that's our main purpose at the end of the day, but I do kind of like those small little things. It'd be like, how could we use this in everyday life? Because we got, like, solid vision and all that stuff. I could see people just using that to play around, like, I summon, I don't know, Hexasphere the Ice Barrier. What do you want me for, boss? Let's go play, you know? Or just give me a hug. You know? We should focus, the main focus of the holograms are on dueling at the end of the day, and that's kind of where they belong to me, but it is kind of nice to see those things, those little small details. You know, the stuff that the anime and stuff don't really go into, because gotta sell product. Maybe Sevens goes into it, I don't know what the fuck Sevens doing. You think Hungry Seven's crazy? I'm pretty sure Sevens watched Hungry Seven and said, hold my beer. Or something like that. That show was weird. And I dropped it like a rock. Not that because it was weird. I watched Hungry 7 despite the fact that it was weird. Just, I don't know. That's another story entirely. The point is... What was the point? Yeah. Interesting look into George's backstory. And I'm repeating myself a lot, aren't I? I basically am. Well... At least if this was similar to Black Tears, then, well, again, the first time I watched Hungry 7 was February 27, 2019. And if I said this is similar to Black Tears, then, I guess this is sort of like a 3-year anniversary of some sorts. If you don't count the times I watched Black Tears a second time, which, you can or you can't. It's entirely up to you. Yeah. Well, How could it be that he managed to steal from his own grandfather? Then again, they're all gonna live in the same town anyway, you know. Plus, apparently George was adopted, I guess, or an orphan at the very least. Considering the fact they never knew his original parents and yet still managed to steal from them. That's kind of impressive. I don't know who my parents are. Yoink. Then again, I guess that it was going to happen eventually. The odds are always there. Which means that the grandfather was also shooting at his own grandson, if you think about it the right way. Shame the girl's dead. Kind of liked her. Oh well. I can say a lot of things about HNGRY VII. It's not a harem anime. It's not even an anime. But yeah. I'm just going on forever about nothing. Oh well. All I can say is the usual stuff. Glad I watched it. Glad I checked it out. And I hope you're doing well, Gary. I worry about you sometimes, man. I know we don't talk much anymore, but I hope you're doing okay. And I hope that, thing that we talked about is doing better. Well, we can talk about that on Messenger. That's private stuff anyway, so yeah. Assuming I haven't completely forgotten to be like, what was that stuff you were talking about? I don't know, I don't remember. Yeah. Later. Or CS Dog, I should say.